I want an Aeon. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, A Spark of Sam. I am Sam, and this is my entry for the Aeon laser giveaway for the Mira 7. Yep, you heard that right. Aeon laser is giving away a free Mira 7 to someone who doesn't have one. That's me. I don't have one. So this is my entry. A little bit about me is I went to college and got a bachelor's degree in animal science, which doesn't really seem like it makes sense now, but if you learn anything about me, you know that I love animals and I love agriculture, and it's a big part of my life. And being able to bring art to agriculture is something I have done my whole life. I love it. And when I was in college, I met my husband and we dated for a while, and finally in 2020 we got married. But that changed a lot, and that wasn't the only thing that changed in 2020. I decided to leave my career in agriculture and go full-time as being a crafter creator. And I did that while my husband was also unemployed because of COVID-19. He had lost his job as well. And it was really scary and a hard time, but I knew that crafting and creating was something I wanted to make my career. And I struggled and it was hard, but come March 2021, on the same day, I seriously don't know how the fates aligned, both my husband and I got jobs. I got a job working for Auntie Tay Media Inc. and my husband got a road construction career. And it was absolutely amazing. I had been an influencer for Auntie Tay Media Inc. since 2019, and I was just creating on my small business page, which is what I was doing full time. Before she brought me on when I was taking that little break. So I was doing Shell of a Shop Boutique full time, and I was just creating all the stuff. And it was a lot to do on my own. So when Tay gave me the opportunity to work for her full time, I took that job. And my position on the Auntie Tay team is crafter extraordinaire, which is just like the coolest, most humbling and honoring title. With that title comes the responsibility to not only teach the Auntie Tay members how to craft with the membership files, but just giving them inspiration on all that you can possibly make. And if you don't know, Auntie Tay Media Inc. is a crafting membership that's full of digital files for all types of crafting, which includes laser cut files, which I would love to be able to do that and teach that towards the Auntie Tay members. Right now I'm just going to my coworker, and she's the one that designs and creates all the files, and she does an amazing work. But I would also love to be able to not have to have her make them and ship them to me. I would love to be able to cut my own stuff, engrave my own stuff, and take even some of the other files and create with them in ways that we haven't seen yet. And that's just one way I would use the Mira 7. Also, like I said, I have a small business, Shell of a Shop Boutique, and I've had this business since 2017, and it has changed over the years on what I make, but my customers are amazing. Right now, I specifically do keychains, tumblers, bookmarks, resin home decor, and I want to do so much more, but it's really hard trying to find the blanks that I want to use or the molds I want to use, and with a laser I would be able to do all of that myself. And not only do I want to do that stuff for myself, but I want to be able to expand my business to make stuff for other creators too. I know that when I find stuff, sometimes it's hard for other people to get that too, and I could make the things for other people to make with, and I think it would just be so fun. And my business is pretty small because since I craft full-time and then I make content full-time, but I would really like to extend on my business side of things with a laser. And I would love that to be a big part of my husband's job as well. My husband, Matt, is a construction worker and he does road construction. We live in Michigan and you can't do road construction in the winter, so he gets the winters off, which is so cool. I mean, what an awesome job that he has half the year off. And some of the things he is passionate about is music, motocross, sports, hunting, fishing, the military, and something him and I have been both wanting to do is transform our garage into a wood workshop. And he has been wanting to grow his own business and to be able to help me with my resin art side of things on my business in that workshop. A laser would be able to do so much for him. He loves doing my Cricut crafts and sublimation to begin with. I know a laser, he would be able to do some really wicked stuff. So it would get used by both of us. Hey guys, welcome to my garage. It's kind of messy right now. We're moving stuff around, and hopefully by this fall we'll be able to have this space completely renovated, so it will be my husband and I's workshop. You can see my scroll saw right there. I love using my scroll saw. The laser would go right here. It would look very pretty, and I know it would be such a huge asset to have in the winter months because I mean, just once we get this space finished off, it is going to be a game changer just to be able to cut wood out here. But what more motivation to get it done than a laser? So right now we are just proud pet parents. We have 3 dogs and a cat and a fish, and we just love all of that. We love movies and fandom and music, and that is how we get inspired by so many things. We love nature and agriculture, and I mean, we would make so much. It would be easier for me to list the things I don't plan on making with a laser than to list off all the things that I do want to make. But I will list off some of the things I would like to make with the laser. And these are just a few. If I've seen it made, it's on my list. I want to make it. I want to learn everything, test it out, put that baby like to the test and see how it works. Some of the things I would like to make are my own keychain blanks, bookmarks, patches, signs, storage, organization, blanks to paint, blanks to resin, blanks for other creators, like I've said, blanks to mold for resin projects. I would love to make my own molds with the custom cutouts, decor, tumblers, Mickey ears, party decor, crafting tools, ornaments, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, pretty much all the jewelry, garden stakes, propagation stations. I don't have plants down here. We're in my basement room, but upstairs I got a lot of plants. I would love to do that. I would love to make tools for the other things that I do, like sublimation. I would love to be able to make tools that help with sublimation and sewing. So it's not if I get a laser, it's gonna be when. I would absolutely love to win this Mira 7, and I'm so thankful for Aeon for even having this opportunity. But I know one day I will have a laser. It has been on my list for a while, and all my friends know I've wanted one. When Glowforge came out, I thought it was so cool, but it just wasn't for me. I was looking for something else, and when I started finding creators that had Aeons, like I knew this was the brand and the people I wanted to be able to create and learn with and from. So I talked about my small business. I talked about how I work full-time for Auntie Tay. I talked about my husband's dreams, but I started a Spark of Sam as this new brand for myself just last year. I it was getting kind of messy with my small business stuff and then just the stuff I create for fun. So I created a Spark of Sam. And something that I have struggled with my whole life has been mental health, anxiety, depression, comparison, unworthiness feelings, all of that. And I knew this year was going to be a big one. In October, I turned 30 and my grandma died a week after, and it was hard. And I knew that that was just going to be the beginning of a big changing year. And I decided I needed some spark. I needed something that brought me joy and got me out of that funk. And creating and crafting is that spark for me. It's that love. The community and friends I've made from it is crazy. This creating full time is not easy, especially when I'm home by myself a lot of the days, not in the winter when my husband's here. But I knew this was something that I was passionate about, and I wanted to bring joy and realness to the crafting world. And so I created a Spark of Sam. And then unfortunately in February of this year, I lost my grandpa. And that was also hard. And I knew this year was going to be full of change, but I knew there was going to be good things too. I knew it wasn't going to just be things to get me down, but I wanted to find my passions as much as I could and bringing, fun ideas, weird, silly videos, random thoughts, hangouts, when I'm live, just doing all this stuff with people, because it's not just me feeling these things. There's so many people out there that struggle with mental health, and that's something that I love to do as is, and I know having a laser will also give me the ability to do that so much more. I just want to say thank you so much, Aeon, for this opportunity. Whoever wins is gonna absolutely knock all of our socks off with what they make. It's going to be spectacular, and y'all are just the best company for giving this opportunity. And I just want to say thanks so much. I can't wait to see you guys around, and don't forget to spark some creativity today.